Welcome to ICMTU, which is short for I Can't Make This Up, which is a live show where people from different backgrounds come together through true stories that have happened in their life. Today's shout out goes to Boom Prosper. When you're in Jersey City, make sure that if you want to stay fresh with your kicks, you stop at Prosper. It's a sneaker boutique located at 558 Newark Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey. It's only right now that salt, pepper, ketchup brings us in the right way. So let's get it. Welcome to another episode of I Can't Make This Up, the show about bringing people from different backgrounds together through true stories. I'm your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. I consider all my guests to be special. Every last one of them. When guests are taking their time out of their day to be on an episode of I Can't Make This Up, I have to consider it to be special. So guest, if you would, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm John Gebretatose. I'm a comedian out of Minneapolis, and thank you for having me.
I'm checking in from Jersey City. You're checking in from?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
For those of you that are tuned in right now, this is I Can't Make This Up. I don't care if it's your first time, if it's your 3 millionth time, if it's your time that you lost count, if you don't know where you are, if you're stumbling, if you're stuck, I'm going to explain to you what's about to happen. So, myself, AJ Dunk, I invite guests onto I Can't Make This Up constantly to share true stories that have happened in their life that they cannot make up. Now, I have not heard these stories, so it's going to be the first time I hear the story just along with everybody else. So if you hear something said about the story, just comment while the story is being told. Right down there, you type in that comment section, you comment. If you want to send the story to somebody else, you hit that paper airplane down there, send it live right over to them. It's not too late for them to hear the story. But if you have a specific question about the story, there's a button down there that looks like this. You press that button and you submit your question. So if you want to say, hey, John, do you take those Christmas lights down during Christmas? Then you submit that question right down there, okay? Mr. J, before you tell this story, I just have to ask you one thing.
Yeah.
Do you pinky promise that it's true?
Yes, I pinky promise it's true. Yes. This takes place in high school. We would have all the high school parties on the weekends, like everybody would. And this particular weekend party was wild. And I went to a school that was black and brown, and the people that hosted the party, they were Native. We just all felt safe. Like, it was great. And me and my friend, we got real wasted at the time, like high school wasted. We're partying. You know, the next thing you know, we're like, where is everybody? And then it's just me, my friend Matt, and then the two sisters whose house that was. Now, L and L, though they were Native, they were biracial. So their mother was Native and their father was white. We just heard rumors that their father was going to probably come at some point. We didn't know when, but we was like, wow, we'll be gone before then. We're kicking it hard. we're just talking. It's like 3, 4 in the morning, something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, father's at the door. One of the sisters runs down there, confirms, comes back up. Oh shit, you guys, Dad's here. You guys gotta hide. And we're like, what do you mean you gotta hide? Like, just tell him, you know, like just. And she's like, no, no. So me, my boy Matt, we hid under one of the sisters' beds. Next thing you know, our dad comes in the bedroom and we can see his shoes, and then he's wasted too. I don't know where he was. This is where it gets weird and scary. He's like, you guys been fucking partying, huh? Oh yeah, you better not be having no boys in here, and they better not be no niggers. It was like, whoa. Me and Matt are under the bed, like, you know, holy shit, man. We're just like, we stopped breathing because we didn't want to make no noise. Well, we're gonna wait it out. We don't know what to do at this point. This is like maybe 5 in the morning now at this point. So an hour goes by. We're under the bed. He's running around the house, cussing up a storm. One of the sisters would come back up and be like, hey guys, you guys doing all right? Like, yeah, man, what the fuck? No, we're not. Like, we're not okay. And this is where it takes a turn, man. My must is like turned all the way to a 10. My body odor, you know, like during the high school era, now I am like the Old Spice. I done ran through all of it. And Matt, he's next to me like, man, you fucking stink, man. I'm like, you can't talk. Another hour goes by. And then another hour goes by. Man, it was like up to 4 hours. Finally, one of the sisters was like, they figured out a plan. They would distract the father, start vacuuming, and then we wait on one of the sisters to be like, okay, ready, go. We get out, run down the stairs. They'd open the back door. We ran out the back door into the alley all the way home, and we got away without a breeze. I'll never forget that night. Like the most scared I've ever felt, because he would have killed us if he found us, and we did not. Like just the way the night started, well, how much goodness we felt and safety, to where it turned, man.
You mentioned native multiple times. Can we get a definition of native from you, that's so we all know what you specifically mean by that?
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking Native American, indigenous people. I'd seen them later, you know, like in life. It was just later that I just was like there, and they'd be like, hey John, this is my dad, and I'm like, hello, nice to meet you. You know, like, I know about you. He's like, hello,
Was there something under that bed where you were like, yo, let's take out his ankles and fuck him?
We really thought like all it was gonna take was Matt to cough or something like that, and then it'd have been over. Thank God, one of the sisters, the bed that we was under, thank God she had a queen size bed, so it was just a little bit more room for us to hide under. But yeah, but my body odor was atrocious. Like even I was like, I cannot stand myself right now. This is hormones ran through that Old Spice. I'll never forget.
You want to talk about somebody fucking up your drunk? Oh, yeah. I guarantee you get drunk to sober like that.
Woo, yep.
For everybody that's not black, you don't really know that feeling when you hear strong,
right?
Like that changes everything.
Drugs and drinking and being white can be a motherfucker. It can do some things to people.
Did you ever go back there for another party?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm telling you, those parties was lit. It was so lit. One time the party almost got shot up, and that's when I had to stop. That's when I was like, okay, I'll take a break. You know, dry rules coming out at the time, like those things was just, you know.
You need to start staying away from these R's, these hard ERs. It's murder. I have to ask, is Minneapolis, can you carry a weapon there?
Yeah, you could get a license to carry for sure. I remember one time looking back at Matt, and then the sun started to come up because you could see the light from the window. You know, you've ever been in those situations where you're like, I don't see how we're going to get out of this. I think we're going to die. I really had made peace with that. They worked it in such a way, boom, we was good.
Did you all fall asleep at all during that time?
Yeah, we took naps. I do remember that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cause Matt would bring that up. He's like, "Yo, ass was snoring, dog." Yeah.
And you and Matt got the closest of close ever. Did you leave
Oh,
the situation hating each other?
no, man. I mean, he for till this day. Like I just saw him like a few weeks ago. He still talks about how much I stink. No, we're brothers forever. There's a nervous, sweaty 10th grader.
Yo, that's how you know that dad was done. Because he didn't even smell that shit. If I was Matt, I'd have been like, I wish that dad would come back up in here just so I don't have to smell your.
Yeah.
Are you friends with the dads?
No, hell no. Hell no. Even if he went to Mecca and became a practicer Islam, Muslim, I don't know. No, but you know what? God rest his soul, he did die. And I think he before he passed, his sister said that I think he tried to make amends with them and worked on his like sobriety.
He was trying to get on the sobriety, which was basically stop saying that shit out loud.
Yeah.
The first time that I went out to Minneapolis, I talked to his partner, Alce, on the phone, and it was just like, all right, my group wants to come out there. And he was telling me like, yo, if y'all come out here, we're gonna have a house for you, we're gonna have food for you, we're gonna have events for you, we're gonna have shows, we're gonna give you coins to go to the bar arcade place
Arcade.
across the street where you ain't gotta pay. We're gonna have this, we're gonna have this. And I'd never met this guy, spoke to him in my life. And he told me this over the phone. When we came out there, everything that he said, everything was done to the
Yeah.
and more. How would you like the people to remember you?
Wanting people to feel empowered on their own. That's all.
Just so you know, you're on the wall, baby, right there. Black
Uh,
Improv Festival right there, baby.
and just look forward to a lot more Black improv nationwide, worldwide. Look forward to a lot more of us on the forefront and no longer just playing the background.
All right, brother. You take
All
care.
right.
Enjoy the
Thank
rest
you.
of the day. And enjoy sleeping on a bed. All right?
Thank you.
If you believe this story, let me get all caps. If you don't believe this story, let me get there's monsters under the bed. Okay? And monsters under the bed. What we learned today is that no matter what shade of black you are, you probably have a story where you've encountered somebody calling you the N-word with a hard R. If you ask a black person, they can think of a time and retrace back to when a specific time. They can paint the picture, everything of when somebody has said that to them. And that's not cool. We need to move past that. We are all humans. That is not like something to just throw around. Don't be going around saying that. The show was an hour and he was under the bed for 4 hours. So just think that. He was there for 4 shows, stanking, all musky. Again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. From there, you got my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter, all located at ajdunk.com. Go there. Also got my YouTube. You can see past episodes on there. Subscribe, share, enjoy yourself, okay? That's what AJ Dunk is about. You go there and you have fun. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you know this friend, all right? I take guests from all different backgrounds. So if you have a guest suggestion, DM it to the ICMTU page or AJ Dunk, and I'll reach out to them, and I'll see if they're interested in being a guest. Once again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. Don't forget, laughter is always in style, and let them know, man.